Hi, hi. Hello, hi. Super warm welcome. Just checking that I'm live. Okay, amazing. Hello, very warm welcome. I'm Tonya Mills. If you don't know me already, I'm a spiritual coach and an intuitive mentor for women on the rise. I want to talk today about getting into the flow of abundance. Being in abundance is a way of being, and I want to bring you some tips today on how to align yourself in with that energy, and then everything kind of like clicks into place. You get into your magical flow and you attract everything that you desire. And it's very much a way of tweaking the little things to create that really big momentum, that really big receiving. And it's a beautiful thing. And it requires us to look at our human lives as well as all of the energetics and adjust things so that we are ready to receive the big abundance. Because if you feel like you're blocking a lot, I just want to bring in some little tips that you can do at home to make it easier on yourself. So the thing is that abundance is like, it's everywhere, and it's a glorious, beautiful thing. And when we kind of can see that it's everywhere, we already are in that energy of expansion and getting ourselves into the space of really feeling really, really good, the space of expecting abundance and expecting the best and expecting success. Requires us to kind of like get our foundations strong. And I talk a lot about this, but it is something that's so important, because if we are living like a chaotic life, and then we're like over here saying money comes to me easily and effortlessly, well, money can't even find a way into that because it's so chaotic. So chaos breeds chaos, just like balance and calm breeds balance and calm. And to align with abundance, we must really stabilize our nervous system and calm ourselves into this space of expecting and trusting that everything is working out for us. Oh, like it's such a different energy. It's such a different energy. So on a practical level, clearing out, making some decluttering moves energetically and but also physically, like making space, making clarity, like a clear runway for abundance to drop in. Really, really bringing in clarity, bringing in intention into the way that we live. Because we are all, if we're not careful, like dashing here, dashing there, really like getting carried away with life. And actually, we can make space in our lives, and we can make calm in our lives, and we can make room for abundance. So one of the best things is to get up early, and get up early consistently and give ourselves that kind of morning, that beautiful morning, a beautiful morning routine that really, really serves us. So in the morning, really, really good time for meditation, really good time for our gratitude, and also for leaning into what we desire. Getting clear on what we desire is really important, asking the universe for that, but also having space for it so the universe can deliver. Because, often we want things, but actually there's nowhere to put this thing, like we haven't got anywhere in our life where we can put it. So we need to create space. We need to create a sense of spaciousness and a sense of calm. We need to regulate our nervous system so that we're really stabilized. And the way to do that, one of the really great things, is to stop giving ourselves little decisions. So making routines that work for us and just stop having to think, because overthinking strangles our expansion. And when we do that, then, like we can't accept the abundance, even though it's right there. So stopping ourselves from overthinking, if we get ourselves into a lovely routine, we know what we like, we know what works for us, then we set ourselves up for success by following consistently a beautiful routine that serves our mind, body, and soul. So beautiful foods that are nourishing and light, beautiful movement that makes our body feel alive, meditation and gratitude. Can you see, like, you start the day and you're like, way, yes, I feel amazing. I feel amazing. And in that space, we start attracting. And it's about keeping ourselves in that energy, keeping ourselves in that consistent flow so that we are always expecting the best and that our success, our abundance is absolutely inevitable. So getting solid daily routines, creating a rhythm and stabilizing our nervous system, taking away distractions, time spent wasted, like scrolling and doing mindless stuff, and getting more intentional about how we spend our time and how we use our energy so that we're on top form every day. So really, really getting your morning routine absolutely tip top, getting clear on what it is that you desire and moving your energy into that space of it already being here, and really opening up to this. And actually, you know, those of you that do yoga as well, like opening up this heart section, opening up the front of our chest, like is so good for aligning with receiving, because we're often so crunchy and so at our desks, at our phones, all kind of hunched over, and abundance comes in like this, you know, and we need to be ready for it. So stretching open our bodies, stretching open this front body, and really allowing ourselves to receive. Clearing out the decisions, stopping overthinking, making things simple, clearing out the space, decluttering, and making things just clear. So making these small adjustments, deciding on what it is that we're attracting, and looking for abundance everywhere, because abundance is everywhere. And it's about creating this kind of like reframing and shifting our perception into seeing everything through the eyes of love, through the eyes of support and trust and abundance. And when we kind of like move into that space, we're no longer thinking, when will it come? Because why would you think that when you know absolutely it's coming? You're just waiting in joy. You're still waiting, but it's a different energy. It's in the energy of trust. Because when we're getting frustrated and we're saying, when is it? Where is it? What's going on? Like, we're immediately repelling it. So it's about keeping ourselves aligned with our highest vibration. So really looking after our bodies, looking after our energy, our mind, and just feeling really centered and grounded in this space of absolute abundance. And this is how the flow really, really happens. I know this from experience, my own experience from helping my clients. We get into a glorious flow when we clear out these old habits that are not serving us. So just watching what you're thinking, what you're saying, how you're talking about money, how you're talking about abundance, and just switching things up. Using your journal, it's a great tool. It's a brilliant tool for just remembering what it is you want, aligning with that every single morning so that it's already done. So you feel yourself like really anchored into the truth of this. And I feel so passionate about this. It's like we all need to let ourselves out of this cage, you know, and like feel the massive, extraordinary abundance that is here for us. Feel the energy that is here for us and step into it and allow it and trust it and receive it, because we are, so many of us, in this space of blocking, of not believing, of head down, so the universe can't even get it to us. We need to be like in our flow. So really looking at where in your life is sucking your energy? Where is zapping your energy? Who is zapping your energy? And really streamlining your life and bringing it back to simplicity. Working as well with the natural light is really good for keeping us calm and keeping us centered and keeping us really in that space of a natural flow. So going to bed a bit earlier, getting up a bit earlier, turning off screens and all of that kind of thing, moving our bodies, just supporting ourselves to live our very best lives and creating new habits, because these new habits, they're really small, but they are really, really, really impactful, especially when we do a few of them and we really gather speed, we gather momentum. We start, it's almost like there's like a little hole here, and the more and more and more we do down here in the foundations, the more this hole is opening up, and we're like really, really opening to receive it all. So there's so much here that I could talk about, but it's like, don't overthink it. Just be in your best energy. Look at ways in which you can feel better, because when you feel amazing, when you feel incredible, then everything starts to flow. And one of the things that I really notice with my clients, I always work with women, is when they don't feel good in their bodies. So they're asking for this big abundance, and then they're getting dressed in the morning and they're saying mean things to themselves, or they're looking at their wobbly bits and they're feeling shame or disappointment or disapproval. And it's like, actually, when we start moving and we start loving our bodies, a lot changes. So if this is you and you're like, you're wondering where the abundance is, but you're not actually loving this beautiful vessel that you have, then making that small little shift, that small change in the way you approach your body, the way you feel about it, talk to it, really creates a different kind of energy in the energy that you're putting out into the world. So getting clear on what you want, getting focused, like really laser focused. So really connecting in with the abundance that you desire, connecting in with that every day as though it is done. So really feeling it in every cell of your body, really like just relishing that feeling, even if it's just for a few minutes, you know, like really, really relishing it and just allowing yourself to be in that energy of it already being done, and do that over and over and over every single day. Connect in with gratitude and just listen to yourself as well, you know, like listen to what you really need, listen to what you want, and start taking action from that place. Because actually what we love, desire, and what lights us up, you know, like there's a clear runway on that, and we get distracted with all this other stuff all around here, all about other people. Actually, if we just serve ourselves in that space and serve ourselves in our highest and greatest good, then we can't not attract abundance, because we're so vibing in that space of joy and bliss and happiness that, of course, all of the abundance and the wealth and the health, it all drops in. It's just such a, when you create these shifts, then everything flows, and that's what it is. It's just a beautiful, abundant flow. So decide, choose, because you have a choice. You have a choice, and you can choose how you want to feel. You can choose how to best serve yourself, and you can choose to show up for yourself. Be consistent in showing up, even if it doesn't feel like anything is happening. You know, like it can sometimes take a while, and then suddenly it just goes pop and it just whooshes in. So just keeping in with the trust, keeping in with the consistency, keeping in with the momentum, actually serving your body at the highest level will help you to keep in this glorious momentum, in the abundance, in the flow, and keeping you in that space of expansion and balance and expecting the very, very best. So all of those things really help you to really receive receive it all, because it's all here. And you know, like, I am so passionate about this because I see it so much. It's only ourselves that get in our own way. So get out of your own way, go all in. If you go all in on making your physical self feel better, then that is a massive, massive shifter into getting into your abundant flow. It may seem like that's not really addressing it, but I promise you it is. It's like when you feel good in your body, then you start making the other changes and everything starts to gather momentum. It's amazing and it's fantastic. And yeah, like, the abundance is right here. Sorry, I got a sneeze coming on. Yeah, amazing. And I'll be doing a lot of this kind of work in Golden Opulence. I will be doing deep subconscious work in Golden Opulence to help you to retrain and reframe your subconscious mind for wealth, abundance, and all of the flow. So if you're looking for something that goes even deeper, then come and join us. We start next week and it's going to be amazing. And my wish for you is that you step through that doorway of abundance that's there. The door is open. Step through it, enjoy it, relish it, receive it, because it is amazing and extraordinary, and it's life-changing once you make that step through it. It's absolutely life-changing. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being in my world. I so appreciate you. If you've got any questions about Golden Opulence or any of the other programs that I run, please send me a message. I'm sending you so much love, so much joy, and yeah, I will speak to you soon. Lots of love. Do let me know in the comments, by the way, what you enjoyed, if you've got any takeaways from this. I always, always love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Big love.